Good afternoon, and welcome to the 2014 Spring Commencement Exercises for the University of Colorado, Colorado Springs, celebrating graduates of the Bethel College of Nursing and Health Sciences, the College of Business, the School of Public Affairs, the College of Education, and the College of Engineering and Applied Science. Commencement exercises for graduates of the College of Letters, Arts, and Sciences were held earlier today. I am Dr. Christopher Bell, this afternoon's commencement marshal. Life has many passages, the transitions from one period to another. Cultures the world over mark these transitions with ceremonies steeped in tradition. Commencement, with its ancient regalia and pageantry, marks the successful conclusion of a period of study and the beginning of a new phase in graduates' lives. Commencement is an important ritual for the human spirit, signifying great accomplishment and moving on to a world of possibilities. It connects each of us to the long line of scholars reaching back through the centuries. Today is a momentous day. We honor these graduates' past achievements and celebrate their bright futures. It is my great pleasure to present them to you, the University of Colorado, Colorado Springs class of 2014. Please remain standing and join visual and performing arts student Therese Carmack in singing of America the Beautiful. The words to this song were composed by Catherine Lee Bates in 1893 during a visit to Pikes Peak and were inspired by the beauty of this state. Lyrics are listed on page 13 of your program. And now, please join the UCCS Visual and Performing Arts Vocal Ensemble, directed by lecturer Solveig Olsen, in the singing of the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air,
Please be seated. Now, it is my pleasure to present the Chancellor of the University of Colorado, Colorado Springs, Dr. Pam Shockley-Zalabak.
Good afternoon. I would like to acknowledge that we have assembled here today a microcosm of our world. Graduates with us are from most states in our great nation, as well as many other nations. We also thank those whose support and dedication to the university have helped bring our graduates here today. I would like to introduce members of our Board of Regents, as well as other guests on the platform, by asking them to stand and remain standing. Please hold your applause until all have been introduced. Our Board of Regents members, on my right, Glenn Gallegos, 3rd Congressional District. Steve Ludwig, Regent at Large, UCCS alum. On my left, Kyle Hibble, 5th Congressional District. Sue Sharkey, 4th Congressional District. Also on my left, Bruce Benson, University of Colorado President. Leonard Deniger, Senior Vice President and Chief of Staff. Student Government Association President Jasmine Caldwell, and Vice President Donald Appello. Paige Wilson, one of this year's Student Achievement Award recipients. Also on my right, Nicholas Goodsell, Chairman of the UCCS Alumni and Friends Association, and our Commencement Marshal, Christopher Bell. Our Deans and Administrators, Mary Cousins-Reed, Provost and Executive Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs, Brian Burnett, Senior Executive Vice Chancellor for Administration and Finance, Susan Spurka, Vice Chancellor for Administration and Finance, Homer Wesley, Vice Chancellor for Student Success and Enrollment Management, Martin Wood, Vice Chancellor for University Advancement and Development, David Moon, Vice Provost and Associate Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs, Key Warner, Associate Vice Chancellor for Diversity and Inclusiveness, Nancy Smith, Dean of the Bethel College of Nursing and Health Sciences, Venkateshwar Reddy, Dean of the College of Business and Assistant Vice Chancellor for Online Programs, Terry Schwartz, Associate Dean of the School of Public Affairs, Rangaswamy Dandapani, Dean of the College of Engineering and Applied Science, Peter Braza, Dean of the College of Letters, Arts and Sciences, Terry Switzer, Dean of the Kramer Family Library, Kelly Klebe, Dean of the Graduate School. Let's give them all a round of applause. Our name readers this afternoon are Anthony Cordova, Director, Multicultural Office for Student Access, Inclusiveness, and Community, Bev Kratzer, Director of the Career Center, Tamara Moore, Executive Director, Auxiliary Services Marketing, and Eric Nissen, Marketing and Communications Specialist. Let's give them a round of applause. Also, I would like to recognize UCCS retirees who are joining us today by asking them to stand on the stage or in the audience. Dr. Paul Miller, Karen Sangermano, and Dr. Barbara Swaby. Let's give them a round of applause. Now, importantly, I would like to ask the faculty and the staff of the University of Colorado, Colorado Springs, to rise on the floor, in the audience, or on the stage, and please remain standing. Please rise. The education of our students to be outstanding citizens of the community, the nation, and the world depends on superb teaching, creative scholarship, and exemplary service. For your energy and dedication to the University of Colorado, Colorado Springs, and for the development and care of our students. We cannot thank you adequately. So to the entire faculty and staff of the University of Colorado, Colorado Springs, and our regents and leadership, please know we appreciate you more than we can say, and we appreciate your participation in our commencement. You may be seated. Now, graduates, I know you thought you finished last week, but there is one final assignment before we go through the process of recognizing awardees and conferring degrees. So I need you to listen carefully and respond to the instructions. And once you are standing, you are to remain standing, so it'll take a little while. So graduates who are the first members in your family to graduate from college, I ask you to stand and remain standing. All right, remain standing. Graduates who transferred to UCCS from a community college or other institution, please stand and remain standing. Graduates who worked full-time or part-time while attending UCCS, please stand and remain standing. Graduates who volunteered in this great community, in your home community, or somehow assisted others while attending school, please stand and remain standing. Everyone stand. All right, stay standing. Very good. It is my pleasure, it's a sincere pleasure to be here today to celebrate with you this important milestone in your life. But few of us achieve such milestones without the support of our family, friends, and others. I am sure each graduate would agree that there are special people in your lives who have supported making this possible. And to those graduates who are here without members of family or friends today due to events beyond their control, please know that we all celebrate with you. Now, what I want you to do for this assignment, graduates, is I ask you to find your supporters in the audience or think about them, and let's give them a huge round of applause. Please be seated. Now, it is my privilege to introduce Bruce Benson, President of the University of Colorado.
Thank you, Chancellor. I'd like to add my welcome to the graduates, their family, and friends, and university faculty and staff. On behalf of the University of Colorado, I'd like to congratulate you and all the people who helped you. Your degree from this great university will change your lives forever. As you start the next stage of your life, I'd like to share some of my thoughts with you that have helped me throughout my life. Listen to others. Make sure that you hear all sides of the issue. Your ideas may not always be the best. You can accomplish a lot more if you don't care who gets the credit. In every decision, watch out for unintended consequences. Stay focused on what's important and finish what you start. And think before you act. If you make a mistake or a bad decision, admit it, apologize, fix it as fast as you can, and just move on. And when you make an agreement, make sure both sides are happy. Don't always try to get the advantage. Seize opportunities as they come along. If you have a life plan, don't miss opportunities may not fit exactly in that plan. People want leaders, so when you see a void, fill it. And when you become a leader, be inclusive and open, try to listen more than you talk, Hire great people who are trustworthy and work as a team. And know what you don't know, but be sure you have people around you that do know. Treat everyone with respect and remember that everyone has a place in this world. Always lead by example. Do the right thing no matter how tough it is. You will be rewarded. Be generous with your time and when you can with your money, and be sure to remember your alma mater. I'm glad you're listening. Contribute to your community. Volunteer for projects you care about. You will do good, and it'll make you feel really good. In the end, your honesty, your word, your reputation, your integrity are all that you have, so don't lose them. And don't forget, the harder you work, the luckier you'll get. So good luck to all of you as you start the next phase of your life. And again, congratulations to you all.
Thank you, President Benson. As Student Body Vice President, it is my honor to welcome Paige Wilson, recipient of the Student Achievement Award, and this afternoon's speaker to the podium and address her fellow graduates.
Thank you, Donald. All right, what an honor it is to receive the Student Achievement Award and to have the opportunity to address my fellow graduates today. I would like to acknowledge my lovely family, who's sitting over there, who has given me the strength and the guidance throughout my entire undergraduate career, and whom without I would not have accomplished as much as I have. Thank you, Mom, Dad, Mariah, and Evan for all of your love and support and for helping me stay focused on my goals and my dreams. Chancellor Shockley Zalbach, Board of Regents, faculty, staff, proud parents, relatives, alumni, community members, and above all, graduates. Good afternoon, and congratulations to the class of 2014. It's a great privilege to stand before you all today as your speaker. Congratulations to all of you who made it through and are sitting here today, ready to receive your degrees and to begin your futures. I never thought I would receive the rare honor of being your speaker at graduation when I started out here back in 2010, and it still seems surreal for me today. So I thought about filling my speech with like a whole bunch of profound and big words and things that people wouldn't understand, but then I realized I'd have to use a thesaurus or a dictionary, and that's too much extra work, and I'm already done, so I decided not to do that. So instead, I will try and highlight the graciousness I feel towards UCCS and everyone here who has helped me along the way. Being a first-generation college student, this is a huge milestone for me. Special thank you to everyone who I worked with on the 4th floor of Main Hall in the Vice Chancellor's office, and to Anthony Cordova for helping me stay with UCCS and letting me know this was the great decision to make. Thank you all for giving me the opportunity to work with you and to build everlasting relationships with you. I got more out of UCCS than I ever could have imagined, and I hope the same holds true for all of you. As a student here, I was able to headway the efforts in bringing the first historically Black sorority to campus. I was able to participate in a student-directed play, feature in a commercial for Southern Colorado, feature in a commercial for UCCS, and to study abroad, work with the leaders and decision-makers of the university, participate as an active member in a variety of clubs and organizations, and now I am the 2014 Student Achievement Award recipient. Thank you. All throughout my life, I have heard that it's not what you know or who you know, but it's who remembers you that matters. And this is something that I really began to pay attention to when I began college here. Networking is such a crucial part of the learning experience that isn't learned or taught in classrooms, so I just want to remind everyone to stay in touch with the connections that you have made in your time here at UCCS. I know that most of you are ready to hurry up and get this day over with, as am I, so you can officially say you are done and have your degree, but remember to take the moment and reflect on the experiences you had while you were here. I would like to end with a quote by Oprah Winfrey. No experience is ever wasted. Everything has meaning. So remember your experiences while you were here and go out and have countless new ones to look back on. Congratulations again to the class of 2014. We made it.
Thank you, Ms. Wilson. Throughout the University of Colorado's history, we have recognized many outstanding individuals for their contributions to the University of Colorado, the state, and the nation. We honor members of the broader community who, through their philanthropy and civic-minded activities, have improved the University of Colorado. Continuing in this tradition, the Regents now confer the degree Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, upon Lyda Hill. Regent Stephen Ludwig will read the citation, and President Benson will confer the degree.
Good afternoon, class of 2014. All righty there. The 2014 recipient of the Honorary Doctorate of Humane Letters, Lyda Hill, is an entrepreneur, a self-described idea person, a founder and supporter of nonprofits, a philanthropist, and so much more. Where others see obstacles, she envisions opportunities. This unique combination of approach and philosophy has benefited our world, our university, and indirectly all of us. Lyda Hill believes science is the key that can help all of us have better lives. To that end, she is passionately dedicated to cancer research, a disease that has touched in some way so many of us here today and so many of our friends and family. For Ms. Hill, this is a personal issue. 37 years ago, while recovering from her first mastectomy, her doctor walked into her recovery room and said, "Lyda, I have some good news for you." And she goes, "Well, what's that?" And he says, "Well, you have a 50-50 chance of living for another 5 years." And she said, "As a mathematician, I hated that. That didn't work for me at all," which is one of the reasons she doesn't want to just help find treatments to cancer. She wants to find ways that prevent the disease from happening ever again. To that end, also, she knows that tomorrow's researcher, the cure to tomorrow's cancer, the cure for so many things that ails us, those people right now are in middle school. They're our children. They're our friends' children. That's why she supports a program to put more science and math teachers into school classrooms, one that also helps current educators, all those people that are helping prepare tomorrow's scientists, tomorrow's leaders today. She also has a heart for our wounded warriors, those of us in Colorado, especially in the Pikes Peak region, so many of our friends that have served us so bravely. She supports them. Her support helped establish a Veterans Health and Trauma Clinic, which is now part of the Lane Center for Academic Health Sciences and the UCCF Health Circle, further supporting the idea that science can aid our veterans and others who have experienced trauma and help them have fabulous lives. For these reasons, yes, for these reasons and so many more, the University of Colorado Board of Regents is just simply proud to recognize Lyda M. Hill with its highest honor, the Honorary Doctorate of Humane Letters. Please join me in a rousing congratulations and thank her for everything she has done and will continue to do.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents, I hereby confer upon you, Lyda Hill, the degree Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa. Thank you very much. There you go.
Thank you, Regent Ludwig and President Benson. Today, we recognize our graduating Army ROTC students who will commence service to the country upon commissioning tomorrow morning. We also recognize graduating active duty students as well as veterans who have already served the country. Thank you to their parents, family members. Thank you to their parents, family members, and the UCCS faculty and staff for their support and encouragement to these graduates who have pursued a commission while earning a degree. Will graduating ROTC students and graduating active duty and veterans please stand and be recognized? Please be seated. All right, at this time we will begin to confer the degrees. We will do this in 3 groups. First, doctoral, then master's degrees, and finally, baccalaureate degrees. As the doctoral candidates from each program are named, they will be hooded by their faculty advisors. Will the candidates for the degrees Doctor of Philosophy and Doctor of Nursing Practice please come forward? Kelly Klebe, Dean of the Graduate School.
Chancellor Shockley Zalabak, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the Graduate School, I have the honor to present these candidates for the degree Doctor of Philosophy in Educational Leadership, Research, and Policy.
Dean Klebe, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the Graduate School and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents, I hereby confer upon these graduates the degree Doctor of Philosophy in Educational Leadership, Research, and Policy, and welcome them into the community of scholars. Congratulations.
Grant A. Clayton, dissertation, a study of the effect of post-secondary writing remediation at a land-grant university on selected academic outcomes. Go over to the chancellor. Richard Neeson, dissertation, a phenomenological inquiry into leadership and professional preparation in American 4-year music schools.
The director. Yes. That's what they call me. That's what they call me.
Paul Dentetnik, dissertation, education, and nation-state fragility, evidence from panel data analysis. Emily D. Wassel, dissertation, the influence of family leave policy on the long-term well-being outcomes of children. Chancellor Shockley Zalabak, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the Graduate School, I have the honor to present these candidates for the degree Doctor of Philosophy in Engineering.
Dean Klebe, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the Graduate School and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents, I hereby confer upon these graduates the degree Doctor of Philosophy in Engineering and welcome them into the community of scholars. Congratulations.
Dennis Ippoliti, emphasis in computer science. Dissertation, automated network anomaly detection with learning control and mitigation. R.C. Johnson, emphasis in computer science. Dissertation, enhancing mobile privacy and security with vaulted voice. Chancellor Shockley Zalabak, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the Graduate School, I have the honor to present these candidates for the degree Doctor of Nursing Practice.
Dean Klebe, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the Graduate School and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents, I hereby confer upon these graduates the degree Doctor of Nursing Practice and welcome them into the community of scholars. Congratulations.
Connie Edgar, Capstone Project, Evaluating Primary Care Services in Public Health. Lori Gilardi, Capstone Project, Infants of Diabetic Mothers and Brain Natriuretic Peptide Levels. Kevin Harsh, Capstone Project, Cognitive Behavior Therapy in Adult ADHD with Residual Symptoms Despite Stable Pharmacology. Connie Seltzer, Capstone Project, Health Literacy and Adolescence, a program review of the Youth Recovery Center.
Congratulations to all of our PhD and DNP graduates. Chancellor Shockley-Zalabak, we now confer the graduate degrees of the university. Kelly Klebe, Dean of the Graduate School.
All 6 colleges and schools contribute to the programs of the Graduate School. Candidates will be introduced by their respective deans. Will the candidates for the degrees Master of Science and Master of Sciences in the Bethel College of Nursing and Health Sciences please come forward? Nancy Smith, Dean of the Bethel College of Nursing and Health Sciences.
Chancellor Shockley-Zalabak, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the Bethel College of Nursing and Health Sciences, I have the honor to present these candidates for the degrees Master of Science and Master of Sciences.
Dean Smith, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the Graduate School and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents, I hereby confer upon these graduates the degrees Master of Science and Master of Sciences. Congratulations.
Ashley Stevenson.
Daniel Miller.
Camera Taylor Johns.
Kelly Ferguson.
Audrey Strock.
Jennifer Honeycutt.
Jason Lewis.
Robert Ortiz.
Linda Booker.
Spencer Bowers.
Jara Miller.
Samantha Griffith.
Tracy Nelson Yarborough.
Aaron Berg.
Micah Lundstedt.
Lisa Frieda.
Elizabeth Tucker.
Carolyn Rockwell.
Tina Lee Twilliger.
Will the candidates for the degree Master of Business Administration in the College of Business please come forward? Venkat Reddy, Dean of the College of Business.
Chancellor Shockley-Zalabak, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the College of Business and Graduate School of Business Administration, I have the honor to present these candidates for the degree Master of Business Administration.
Dean Reddy, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the Graduate School and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents, I hereby confer upon these graduates the degree Master of Business Administration. Congratulations.
Brett Baker. Jillian Lickness.
Ryan Bachman.
Amber Hopeman.
Abdullah Al-Mohidab.
Mohammed Al-Dahan.
Stephen Pyle.
Denise Pope.
Richard Caldwell.
Thomas Youngman.
Alejandro Lugo.
Phoebe Bond.
Rupert Anthony Tan.
Suzanne Burkle.
David McDougall.
Patrick Murray.
Michelle Owen.
Jared Hardin.
Victoria Skubik.
Brett Fedes.
Catherine Johnson.
Lawrence Kovaleski.
Jarani Kankau.
Will the candidates for the degrees Master of Criminal Justice and Master of Public Administration in the School of Public Affairs please come forward? Terry Schwartz, Associate Dean of the School of Public Affairs.
Chancellor Shockley Zalabak, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the School of Public Affairs, I have the honor to present these candidates for the degrees Master of Criminal Justice and Master of Public Administration.
Associate Dean Schwartz, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the Graduate School and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents, I hereby confer upon these graduates the degrees Master of Criminal Justice and Master of Public Administration.
Shantisa Osborne.
Rich Thomas, Outstanding Graduate Student.
Samantha Cardy, Outstanding Graduate Student.
Candace Ritchie.
Lindsay Newbern.
Jack Sproul.
Heather Vague.
Doc Ravisky, Outstanding Graduate Student.
Sally Lockett.
Rose Lida.
Cody John.
Damian McDonald.
Peter Mayuro. Jesse Polcock, Outstanding Graduate Student. Timothy Dienst.
Will the candidates for the degrees Master of Arts and Master of Sciences in the College of Education please come forward? Al Ramirez, Professor of Leadership, Research and Foundations, College of Education.
Chancellor Shockley Zalabak, upon recommendation of the faculty of the College of Education, I have the honor to present these candidates for the degree Masters of Arts and Masters of Science.
Dr. Ramirez, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the Graduate School and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents, I hereby confer upon these graduates the degrees Master of Arts and Master of Sciences. Congratulations.
Mohammed Al-Johani.
Kayleen St. Louis.
Teresa Pitts.
Jordan Foran.
Stephanie Murato.
Ross Mishler, outstanding graduate student.
Michaela Sellers.
Jennifer Dusterdick.
Gada Al-Haddad.
Valerie Harding.
Amani Al-Harbi.
Celestina Cracker.
Kevin Lee.
Brooke Kallstrom.
Kristen Socelli.
Kaylin Bertles.
Meredith Broder.
Krista Rauer.
Paul Wood.
Rita Milner.
Christopher Malott.
Ben Polonowski.
Nicholas Hostetter.
Sarah Price.
Scott Bowman.
Amber Flynn.
Deborah Alex.
Jessica Garrett.
Brian Miller.
Alice Leckenby.
Catherine Zink.
Megan Hanks.
Laura Mullane.
Amanda Sanchez.
Annabelle Cintas.
Shannon Dunnan.
Christina Mascarenas.
William Benjamin Chase Walls.
Karen Skinner.
Jonathan Barnard.
Jessica Persing Todd.
Milton Gilbert.
Sarah Tussler.
Kimberly Carrera.
Rebecca Natenberg.
Danelle Stith.
Kayla DeGeorge. Allison McCoy. Brittany Durhawk. Sarah Clark. Faith Mailer.
Will the candidates for the degrees Master of Engineering and Master of Science in the College of Engineering and Applied Science please come forward? Ramaswamy Dandapani, Dean of College of Engineering and Applied Science.
Chancellor Shockley Zalabak, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the College of Engineering Applied Science, I have the honor to present these candidates for the degrees Master of Engineering and Master of Science.
Dean Dandapani, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the Graduate School and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents, I hereby confer upon these graduates the degrees Master of Engineering and Master of Science. Congratulations.
Francisco Ramos Rivera.
Greg Williams.
Adam Best.
Joseph Hernandez.
David Hills.
Omamal Hussawi.
Daniel Precoda.
Hessa Akaoud.
Christopher Eberly.
Lucas Aldrich.
Chad Mello.
Saeed Alzarani.
Devin Bryant. Ismail Bakali. Ahmed El Harthi. Okay. Sandeep Chandrasekhara. Kirk Stetzel. Michael Dent. Okay. Jeffrey Gassio.
This concludes the conferring of graduate degrees. Will all undergraduates who have been nominated for honors distinctions please rise and remain standing? These candidates will be presented by Provost Mary Cousins-Reed.
This year, 359 students campus-wide received honors distinctions. These are the students whose achievements in academics are truly outstanding, who have dedicated themselves to the pursuit of academic excellence, and who have contributed immensely to the intellectual vitality of the campus. I'm proud to present these distinguished students who have been nominated to receive their degrees with one or more of the following designations: honors, special honors, distinction, high distinction, highest distinction, cum laude, magna cum laude, and summa cum laude. It is my pleasure to bestow upon these distinguished students the honors distinctions for which they have worked so diligently and with such excellence. Congratulations to you all.
Please be seated. Chancellor Shockley-Zalabak, we now confer the undergraduate degrees. Will the candidates of the Bethel College of Nursing and Health Sciences please come forward? Dean Nancy Smith.
Chancellor Shockley-Zalabak, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the Bethel College of Nursing and Health Sciences, I have the honor to present these candidates for the degree Bachelor of Science.
Dean Smith, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the Bethel College of Nursing and Health Sciences, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents, I hereby confer upon these graduates the degree Bachelor of Science. Congratulations.
Kimberly Neggs.
Dondi Watson, cum laude.
Timothy Young.
Michaela Shaneman.
William Osborne, cum laude.
Monica Sadowski, cum laude.
Tirsa Paulé, cum laude.
Christine Kabalek.
Christina Slusher, cum laude.
Karina Buckner.
Sarah Hamilton, cum laude.
Danielle Douglas, cum laude.
Melanie Engler.
Michelle Amor.
Nancy Phelps.
Barbara Chamness, cum laude.
Kyle Gumash.
Kyle Walker.
Jenna Mulligan, cum laude.
Catherine Schimpf.
Jonessa Gallegos, magna cum laude.
Cassandra Durham.
Kayla Story, cum laude.
Cassie Kalu.
Dylan Schreiber.
Zenovia Hofflander.
Emily Weeks, magna cum laude.
Christy Durbin.
Aaron Andrus.
Ashley Bess.
Ben Williams, summa cum laude.
Victoria Ramirez, cum laude.
Francis Treat, magna cum laude.
Kathleen Kopchik.
Katerina Mao, cum laude.
Leah Amidas, cum laude.
Elise Smith.
Kayla Desjardins, cum laude.
Elizabeth Lopez.
Erica Schmidt.
Heather McDonald, magna cum laude.
Megan McKenzie, cum laude.
Kristen Gooch, summa cum laude.
Irene Jaw, summa cum laude.
Brooklyn Moore, magna cum laude.
Laura Boyer.
Amanda Stinson, cum laude.
Bethany Rauch, cum laude.
Mary Elizabeth Burns, summa cum laude.
Demar Cisneros.
Shannon Flynn, cum laude.
Natalie Burgos, cum laude.
Elizabeth Kraft, summa cum laude.
Alyssa Dom, cum laude.
Heather Jones, cum laude.
Danica Bradbury.
Kristen Holdley, summa cum laude.
Justine Milligan, cum laude.
Casey Delisle.
Natalie Lewis, summa cum laude.
Maggie Yurkovich, cum laude.
Jenna Paradin, summa cum laude.
Hannah Hoffreiter, summa cum laude.
Elizabeth Mueller, magna cum laude.
Rachel Walters, summa cum laude.
Paige Wilson.
Cynthia Aragon.
Christina Blaze.
Amber Whitsitt Jones.
Mariah Souter, cum laude.
Kimberly Matsky, magna cum laude.
Wyatt Lauer, cum laude.
Jeremy Matz, cum laude.
Patrick Ryan, magna cum laude.
Jennifer Washington.
Lindsay Redkey, cum laude.
Emily Astle, cum laude.
Caitlin Connor.
Andrea Roth Gerting, cum laude.
Molly Frick.
Jessica Daniel.
Tara Miranda.
Taylor Wilson.
Ashley Arsheen, cum laude.
Maggie Emmer.
Rachel Lazelle.
Kelsey Brown.
Chelsea McGinty.
Elizabeth Hill, cum laude.
Bobby K. Watt, cum laude.
Rachel Renzi, cum laude.
Victoria Jordan.
Christina Gemignani.
Madison Freeman, cum laude.
Kristen Berghard, cum laude.
Kelsey Kaler.
Virginia Jenny Pagalo, 2 degrees, BS in Human Bio and BS in Nursing.
Jenna Mott.
Sarah Jane Lawton, cum laude.
Caitlin Connolly.
Gail DeRoche, magna cum laude.
Kathleen Falkenstein, magna cum laude.
Veronica Ingwerson.
Tina Gallegos, cum laude.
Tashina Dollarhide.
Bronson Silva.
Madison Gunnels.
Aaron Ware, cum laude.
Katie Short, magna cum laude.
Leanne Varner, cum laude.
Kimberly Warren, summa cum laude.
Alicia Glover.
Kate Croft.
Jessica Belsterling, cum laude.
Joe Watkins, cum laude.
Rebecca Needler.
Brooke Kramer.
Dana Lehman, cum laude.
Kelsey Miller, summa cum laude.
Jason Walker.
Corey McLaughlin.
Natalie Miller.
Alicia Brynarski.
Alicia Keelis, summa cum laude.
Kristen Sieber, cum laude.
Kirsten Pollock Nelson. Jackie Mustaine. Melissa Jimenez.
Will the candidates of the College of Business and Administration please come forward? Dean Venkat Reddy.
Chancellor Shockley Zalabak, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the College of Business and Administration, I have the honor to present these candidates for the degrees Bachelor of Innovation and Bachelor of Science.
Dean Reddy, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the College of Business and Administration, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents, I hereby confer upon these graduates the degrees Bachelor of Innovation and Bachelor of Science. Congratulations.
Laura Greitz.
Vanessa Giaquinto.
Wayne Caudill, magna cum laude.
James Sawyer.
Timothy Levander, Distinguished Undergraduate Academic Achievement Award, summa cum laude.
Alexander Kramer.
Calvin Lyons, magna cum laude.
Kevin Ung.
Eric Zeigel.
Yusuf Ali.
Robert Molenpaw, cum laude.
Christopher Hanchek.
Robert Lane.
Austin Evans, cum laude.
Ryan Adams, cum laude.
Joseph Rank.
Wesley Lewandowski.
Alexander Pishney.
Jesse Miller.
Thomas Henley.
Crystal Hall Wedecam.
Ryan Hurd.
Marie Nichols.
Jessica Provost, cum laude.
Taylor Sorensen, cum laude.
Grace Pudal, summa cum laude.
Ashley Himmich.
Danielle Weiss, magna cum laude.
Alyssa Johnson, cum laude.
Christine Riker, summa cum laude.
Michael Petroselli.
Young Jae Han.
Alan Anschutz, cum laude.
Joseph K. Uregian.
Rachel Lineweber.
David Jocelyn, cum laude.
Marley Hofer, cum laude.
Amanda Lundberg.
Austin Moore, magna cum laude.
Scott Griffey.
Dean Unglert.
Christina Ness, magna cum laude.
Kelsey Hammer, summa cum laude.
Travis Sholin, cum laude.
Carla Janau, magna cum laude.
Evan Masulo.
Candace Hollenbeck, cum laude.
Ryan Cunningham.
Jordan Hitchings.
Keenan Porter.
Jennifer Schlellenberg, cum laude.
Zachary Pfister, magna cum laude.
Kyle Lee.
Bradley Bailey.
Andrew Ponzio, cum laude.
Thomas Burke, magna cum laude.
Kelly DeWaha Williams.
Trevor Miller, summa cum laude.
Preston Knight, magna cum laude.
Christopher Gill, cum laude.
Craig Prue.
TJ Stevens, cum laude.
Andrew Nimacek, cum laude.
Jill Schumann, magna cum laude.
Kelly Giles, magna cum laude.
Emily McGee.
Dylan Gannon, cum laude.
Molly Brower, magna cum laude.
Jennifer Archibald.
Chelsea Hodge.
Laura Loosebrock.
Lena Scott.
Elizabeth Wood, cum laude. Sakura.
Megan Lujan.
Ashley Sakura.
Stephen Pope, cum laude.
Amanda Knotts.
Ryan Ball, cum laude.
Nicole Sisk, magna cum laude.
Brenton Killian.
Alyssa Valdez.
Michael Angel.
Travis Hicks.
Gregory David Warner.
Matthew Abeda.
Spencer Jenick, magna cum laude.
Christian Beatty, magna cum laude.
Hillary Vigil.
Graham Hegeman.
Colette McKernan.
Ovidio Ramos Sabedo.
Nancy Gates.
Christopher Westerman.
Kasha Dabrowski.
Cody Berkwin.
Emily Prue, cum laude.
Alejandra Baez Diaz.
Trisha Parker, magna cum laude.
David Medina.
Sydney Kozel, magna cum laude.
Todd McGinnis.
Michael Peplinski.
Michael Logie.
Suzette Spruer.
Renee Searles.
Mason Tuttle.
Nicholas Hartley, magna cum laude.
Lizelle Marie Pelt.
Rachel Dalrymple, cum laude.
Michael D. Polito.
Jesse Perry, magna cum laude.
Ashley Campo.
Jedediah Jones, cum laude.
Tyler Bretanus.
Leslie Carr, magna cum laude.
Kale Labosco.
Danielle Alton.
Nicholas Merchant.
Melissa Cornett.
Stephen Scott, cum laude.
Renee Oligny.
Trevor Lopez. Mark Davies, magna cum laude.
Will the candidates of the School of Public Affairs please come forward? Associate Dean Terry Schwartz.
Chancellor Shockley Zalabak, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the School of Public Affairs, I have the honor to present these candidates for the degree Bachelor of Arts.
Associate Dean Schwartz, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the School of Public Affairs and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents, I hereby confer upon these graduates the degree Bachelor of Arts. Congratulations.
Andrea Rasmussen. Deborah Jurista.
Jana Dahl, outstanding undergraduate student, summa cum laude.
Nicole Watson.
Peter Singer, magna cum laude.
Jonathan Garrido, cum laude.
Hallie Harrison.
Ashley Heron, cum laude.
Brandon Hall, summa cum laude.
Timothy St. Cyr.
Frank Bolt, magna cum laude.
Alexander Gonzalez.
Omer Garcia.
Jeremy Brown.
Tierra Crockett.
Matthew Guzman, cum laude.
Caitlin Kahn.
Courtney Hiltree.
Dylan Navidi.
Artie Chug.
Jessica Rayan.
Taylor Counterman.
Joy Moss, cum laude.
Brianne Dietman.
Bradley Fuller.
Paulino Chol.
Kimberly Thornell.
Christina House.
Jamie Graves, magna cum laude.
Danielle Love.
Morgan Barrickman.
Angela Tenorio.
Eden Bektasovic, cum laude.
Eric Hinkle, magna cum laude. Monica Delgado, cum laude. Matthew Johnson, summa cum laude. Walker Baker, cum laude. Donald Appello.
Will the candidates of the College of Engineering and Applied Science please come forward? Dean Ramaswamy Dandapani.
Chancellor Shockley Zalabak, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the College of Engineering and Applied Science, I have the honor to present these candidates for the degrees Bachelor of Innovation and Bachelor of Science.
Dean Dandapani, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the College of Engineering and Applied Science, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents, I hereby confer upon these graduates the degrees Bachelor of Innovation and Bachelor of Science. Congratulations.
Benjamin Putnam.
James Warsham.
William Madsen.
Andrew Norton.
Joshua Burns, outstanding student with special honors.
Nathan Carlson.
Corbin Spells with special honors.
Joseph Wersham with honors.
Aurora Kimmett. You can go.
Andrew Grexa with honors.
Katrina McGuire.
Jacob Zico Petrovic.
Jake Meyer with honors.
Joshua Crotch with honors.
Christina Perez.
Bradley Daly.
George Cunningham with special honors.
Nicholas Hawley.
Matthew Brown.
Aaron Lynn with honors.
Albert Brulette with special honors.
Theodore Doss with honors.
James Logan.
Andrew Ryder.
Michael Soper.
Keegan Sullivan.
Kevin Bernstetter with honors.
Justin Lale with special honors.
Timothy Smith, outstanding undergraduate student with special honors.
Kathleen Stone, outstanding undergraduate student with special honors.
Shiranth Sidaba.
Eric Rimpley.
Brian Tucker, outstanding undergraduate student with special honors.
Brett Show Martin.
Kelsey Shaw.
Austin Morehouse.
Alex Langhart with special honors.
Benjamin Royal.
Stephen Watson.
Elliot Nelson with honors.
Ryan Mascarenas.
Trace Lind.
Darren Brian Sudaria.
Jonathan Wright.
Preston Church.
Christopher Pato.
Corey D'Angelo.
Christopher Bowen with honors.
Ellis Joyner.
Colin Curtis with special honors.
Mackenzie Jenin with honors.
Jonathan Johnson.
Maral Sarper.
Clea Sodden.
Nolan Richens.
Michael Meany.
Faraz Salim with special honors.
Daniel Gabbard with special honors.
Cheryl Stroberger with honors.
John Wood.
Dylan Tyborowski with special honors.
Jeremy Hart.
Brian? Stephen Bry.
Casey Wachtendorf.
Aaron Perkins with honors.
Stephen Hinch.
Grant Peterson. Ryan Peterson. Troy Wagoner. Jade Slater. Matthew Sweat.
Well, this concludes the conferring of undergraduate degrees. All right, graduates, welcome to the extended family of the university with more than 35,000 alumni. The chairperson of the Alumni and Friends Association, Nicholas Goodsell, will now make a few comments and initiate all of our graduates into the Alumni Association.
We are honored today to have with us alumni from previous graduating classes. Will all UCCS alum in the audience please rise? I take great pleasure in recognizing all of these great alum. Please be seated. Graduates, time to rise, baby. Let's go. Woo! It is my pleasure to officially recognize you as new alumni of the University of Colorado, Colorado Springs. As mentioned, you join the ranks of over 35,000 graduates who have earned a degree at this campus of the University of Colorado. As you have seen, many are with us today. Alumni continue to be an important link to our university. Many of you will remain here providing a connection between our university and the community. Others will leave. But as graduates, we all share one commonality, a lifelong bond with your alma mater. We will continue to keep you connected to the university in the years to come. In return, we seek your involvement and support, not only to keep your alma mater strong, but to make her even stronger. The Alumni and Friends Association is proud to congratulate the class of 2014 on your great achievement and wish you success in the years to come. Congratulations, folks.
Thank you. Please be seated. Oh, almost. We're almost there. It is an honored tradition at the University of Colorado commencement ceremonies to read the charge to the graduates, given first by the late CU President George Norland to the class of 1935. Dr. Norland was a professor of Greek at CU from 1899 to 1942. For 23 of those years, he served as president of the university, and the library he helped plan during that time now bears his name. His legacy at CU includes having dared to speak out as an eloquent champion of democracy and human equality during a time of serious threats to those principles across the nation. In 1924, the governor of Colorado reportedly took daily orders from the Ku Klux Klan, which controlled the legislature. One of those orders went to President Norland, who was told to rid the faculty of all Catholics and Jews. Norland refused, and the university received limited funds that year. CU barely survived. Later, in the early 1930s, President Norland publicly denounced Hitler's Nazi regime in Germany. He devoted his career to two great causes, the life of the mind and love of this university, which he articulated in this charge to CU graduates. Graduates, please stand and hear the words of the charge to the graduates as delivered by Regent Sharkey.
You are now certified to the world at large as alumni of the university. She is your kindly mother, and you, her cherished sons and daughters. This exercise denotes not your severance from her, but your union with her. Commencement does not mean, as many wrongly think, the breaking of ties and the beginning of a life apart. Rather, it marks your initiation in the fullest sense into the fellowship of the university, as bearers of her torch, as centers of her influence, as promoters of her spirit. The university is not the campus, not the buildings on the campus, nor the faculties, nor the students of any one time, not one of these or all of them. The university consists of all who come into and go forth from her halls, who are touched by her influence and who carry on her spirit. Wherever you go, the university goes with you. Wherever you are at work, there is the university at work. What the university proposes to be, what it must always strive to be, is represented on its seal, which is stamped on your diplomas. A lamp in the hands of youth. If its light shines not in you, from you, how great is its darkness. But if it shines in you today, and in the thousands before you, who can measure its power? With hope and faith, I welcome you into the fellowship. I bid you farewell, only in the sense that I pray you fare well. You go forth, but not from us. We remain, but not severed from you. God go with you and be with you and us. Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you, Regent Sharkey. Our sincere thanks to all who made this commencement a success. We especially appreciate the talented efforts of pianist Sarah McDaniel, the Visual and Performing Arts Honors Ensemble under the direction of Music Program Coordinator Colin McAllister, and the Visual and Performing Arts Vocal Ensemble for providing the music here today. Give them a round of applause. All right, graduates, this is my favorite part. At this time, those who have not already done so, Switch your tassels from the right side to the left side. Signifying the completion of your studies. Audience, please join me once more in congratulating these graduates. Now, please stand and join visual and performing arts music instructor Gail Grace in singing the alma mater. The words are listed on page 13 of your program. Okay, graduates, before we end, I have one last assignment for you. One last assignment, okay? Let's pretend you don't already have your cell phones out, but for the rest of you who don't, let's go ahead and get them out for a second. Here's what I want you to do. Take a picture of yourself, selfie. Get you and your friends, selfie. And email that picture to alumni@uccs.edu. We will upload it to the UCCS Facebook page where you can tag yourself to share with your friends and family. Selfie it up, go ahead. This concludes our formal commencement exercises. Audience, once the stage party exits the arena floor, feel free to enter the arena floor to meet your graduate. Thank you for attending UCCS's 2014 commencement ceremony, and congratulations, graduates.